Hi there. Are you dealing with the loss of a loved one right now? If you are, first of all, I'm so sorry for your loss. Secondly, I want to remind you that they loved you for a reason, because you are amazing and you are fabulous and you are beautiful and you are smart and you are intelligent and you can do anything you put your mind to. They loved you for a reason, and the interesting thing about love is once you create it, it's energy. Once it's created, it can never be destroyed, which means your loved one has given you an eternal and universal gift. That love will be with you whenever you need it, forever. Yes, you can never hug them again. Yes, you might not be able to speak to them again. And that is destabilizing and unsettling, and it feels like wading through molasses. It's an awful feeling, and you wonder if it's ever going to end. It will evolve. You're never gonna not miss them. That's the funny thing about love. In the same way that they've given you the universal gift of loving you back, you're never gonna stop loving them. But the best thing you can do with that love, the best way to honor them, and the best way to remember them is to share stories about them. So I have a challenge for you today. Maybe you haven't gotten out of bed in the morning, maybe you didn't shower today, maybe you haven't gotten dressed today. Those are all very understandable things when we're dealing with the loss of a loved one. But if we have one small step that we take every day, that will help us to keep moving forward, help us to live up to the person that our loved one knows us to be. So my one challenge for you today is I want you to find someone and share a story about your loved one. And if you don't have anybody that you feel comfortable with, drop it as a comment. I'd love to hear about your loved one, because that's one small task that you can do to honor the person you love so dearly, to tap into that love energy that they've given you as a universal gift. And also, momentum tends to breed momentum, so it's an accomplishment if you can do that one small task. So please share a story about the loved one. I'm so very sorry that you're going through the loss of a loved one. I've been dealing with the loss of my parents for a while now, and I'm not over it. I don't think I ever will be, but I have evolved, and I can get out of bed in the morning, I can shower in the morning, so it does change, it does get better, it stops feeling suffocating at a certain point, but it never goes away. And I think that's because they've given us this universal love that's eternal, and the trade-off for that is that we get to tap into that love whenever we want, but it also means that there are some nudges to remind us that that we need to keep them active in our memory, and so the grief doesn't ever go away, so that we have that little reminder to keep them close to us. But share a story. It will spark the love energy that they've given you and give you a little warm and fuzzy feeling as you share a story about them. It also lets someone else know about this extraordinary person that you love so much, who loved you. And lastly, I hope that it reminds you that they loved you for a reason, because you are amazing and you are beautiful and you are smart and you can do anything that you put your mind to. You have it in you to be perseverant. You have the grit to keep moving forward. Don't let this grief lose you in the process, because it hasn't changed you. You are still just as amazing as you were. In fact, you're even more amazing, because you've learned more, you've experienced more, and you've endured more today than any day before this in your entire life. So I'm just here to remind you that you are extraordinary, you are amazing, and you can do this. I look forward to hearing about your stories of your wonderful loved ones, and I look forward to sharing them all as a community. Okay, feel free to drop a comment, like, and subscribe. We'll talk soon. Let me know if there's anything I can do to help. Take care.